Have you ever gone for a walk and suddenly realized you're moving a little slower than you used to? Maybe getting out of a chair takes a few extra seconds. Maybe your steps feel heavier, or your balance isn't quite what it once was. If that sounds familiar, you're definitely not alone. Now here's something surprising. The way you walk, your walking speed, your posture, your rhythm, can actually reveal a lot about your health. In fact, researchers have found that your walking style might even predict how long you'll live. Yes, really. It's called gait speed, and it's one of the strongest indicators doctors use to assess longevity, especially in people over 60. But don't worry, this isn't about scaring you. It's about empowering you. Because the good news is you can improve the way you walk, and in doing so, you can boost your overall strength, energy, and even independence. And that's what today's video is all about. Let's take a closer look at what your walk might be telling you, and how to make it work for you, not against you. First off, let's talk about pace. Walking speed might sound like a small thing, but it actually tells a big story. Studies have shown that seniors who walk faster tend to live longer. Not because speed itself is magical, but because walking quickly usually means your heart, lungs, muscles, and nervous system are all working well together. It means you got good balance, strong legs, and enough energy to move efficiently. Think of your walk like a snapshot of your health. If you're dragging your feet, hunched forward, or needing frequent stops, that might be your body's way of saying, "Hey, I need a little help here." So what can you do? The first step is awareness. Next time you're walking, just notice, how fast are you going? Are your arms swinging naturally? Are you looking ahead or down at your feet? The goal isn't to force anything, but to become more mindful of your movement. Now here's where things get really interesting. Your stride. That's the length of each step you take. Short, shuffling steps can be a red flag, often linked to poor muscle strength or stiffness in the hips and ankles. On the other hand, longer, confident strides signal strength, flexibility, and coordination, all things that contribute to a longer, healthier life. And improving your stride doesn't mean hours at the gym. In fact, one of the best ways to lengthen your stride naturally is through gentle stretching. Try this. Before your daily walk, stand tall, take a deep breath, and slowly lift one knee up toward your chest. Hold it for a few seconds, then switch sides. This warms up your hips and gets your muscles ready for action. Over time, that little habit can lead to better balance, smoother steps, and more confidence on your feet. Let's not forget posture, something we often overlook. With age, it's common for shoulders to round forward or for us to lean slightly as we walk. But poor posture can actually affect your breathing, digestion, and even your mood. When you walk upright, with your head up and your chest open, you're not just improving your walk, you're helping your body function more efficiently. Here's a tip you can try right now. Imagine there's a string at the top of your head, gently pulling you up toward the sky. Let your shoulders relax down and back. Feel your spine lengthen. Then take a few steps like that. You might be surprised how different it feels. Lighter, more balanced, even more confident. Of course, we can't talk about walking without mentioning balance. And balance, as you probably know, is crucial as we age. One small trip can lead to a fall, and falls are one of the leading causes of injury for older adults. But the beauty of walking is that it can help prevent those falls, if done with the right support. Try walking on different surfaces from time to time. If you're used to flat pavement, spend a few minutes walking on grass or gravel. It gently challenges your balance in a safe way. Or walk along a path with slight inclines and declines. These simple changes activate your core, strengthen your ankles, and help your body adjust to shifting terrain. Just be sure to go slowly and wear supportive shoes. And while we're on the subject of shoes, please take a look at what you're wearing. Those old slippers with the worn-out soles might feel cozy, but they're not doing your walk any favors. A good walking shoe should support your arches, cushion your steps, and keep your foot stable with each movement. It's one of the easiest ways to upgrade your walking experience and protect your joints at the same time. All of this might sound like small stuff, but over time, it adds up. When you walk better, you feel better. You sleep better. You breathe better. And more importantly, you move through life with a little more ease, grace, and confidence. You don't have to race down the street or walk miles every day. You just need to move with intention, with awareness, and with care. Because walking isn't just about getting from one place to another. It's about staying connected to your body, to your rhythm, to the simple joy of putting one foot in front of the other, and knowing you're still strong, still capable, still here. Let's keep going with this together. Now, if you ever notice someone your age who just seems to float across the room, light on their feet, confident, steady, you might have thought, they must be younger than me. But more often than not, they're not. They've just preserved something we all need, good walking mechanics. Let's talk about posture for a moment. You see, as we age, our bodies naturally start to hunch a bit, shoulders round forward, the neck cranes, and before we know it, we're leaning into our steps instead of standing tall. But here's the thing, your spine is like the central tower of your body. If it's out of alignment, everything else starts to struggle. Your hips, your knees, even your breathing. A tall posture when you walk doesn't just look good. It tells your body you're still strong, still steady, and still capable. And science backs this up. Studies show that people over 60 who maintain upright posture and a strong gait tend to live longer and report fewer falls, better mobility, and even improved mood. That's right. Standing tall doesn't just help your body. It helps your spirit too. So how do you bring that tall posture back? Start simple. The next time you stand up, pause for a moment. Roll your shoulders back just a bit. Imagine a string gently pulling the top of your head toward the ceiling. Don't force anything, just lift. Breathe deeply into your belly. Let your arms hang naturally at your sides. Relaxed but purposeful. Now take a step. Notice how different it feels. Even just practicing this for a few minutes each day can retrain your body to move with grace again. Think of it as a gentle reminder to your muscles that they haven't forgotten what to do. Another key piece of this puzzle is stride length. Many seniors start to shorten their steps as a subconscious way of protecting themselves from falling. But ironically, this can make you more unsteady. Tiny, choppy steps don't give your body enough time to react. You're more likely to trip, and your muscles don't engage fully. Longer, more confident strides actually help you stay grounded. They activate your glutes, strengthen your core, and give your joints a smoother rhythm to follow. Try it the next time you're out for a walk. Stretch each leg forward just a little farther than you're used to. Let your heel land first, then gently roll to your toe. Feel the rhythm. Feel the confidence coming back. Now, I know some of you may be thinking, but my balance isn't what it used to be. That's completely fair. That's why the next piece is just as crucial, arm swing. It might sound silly, but swinging your arms as you walk plays a big role in keeping you balanced. When your left leg steps forward, your right arm should swing forward naturally and vice versa. This cross-pattern movement keeps your spine stable and your center of gravity in check. A stiff walk, where your arms barely move, can throw your whole body out of sync, so start loosening up those shoulders. Even standing in place, practice that natural cross-body swing. You don't have to exaggerate it. Just let it move like it used to. The rhythm will return. And while we're here, let's touch on one more element that often goes unnoticed, where you look when you walk. Many people, especially as they get older, start to look down at the ground. It's understandable. You want to see where you're stepping. But looking down throws off your neck alignment and makes you more likely to trip. Instead, train your eyes to scan ahead about 10 to 15 feet in front of you. This gives your brain enough time to process what's coming, while helping you maintain proper posture. Think of it like walking into your future, not staring down at your shoes. And let's not forget about shoes themselves. Believe it or not, the shoes you wear affect how you walk. Too soft, and your feet have to work harder to stay stable. Too stiff, and they don't allow natural foot motion. You want a pair that offer support, but still let your toes move. A good walking shoe should feel like a partner, supporting you, but not doing all the work for you. If you had the same pair of sneakers for years, it might be time for an upgrade. Go to a proper shoe store. Some even specialize in seniors' foot health, and ask them to measure your gait. Many will do it for free, and the right pair of shoes can make a world of difference. All these small details, your posture, your stride, your arm swing, your gaze, even your shoes, They come together to tell a story. And that story, believe it or not, can predict how long and how well you'll live. Because the truth is, walking is more than just a way to get from point A to point B. It's your body's way of saying, I'm still here. I'm still moving forward. I'm still alive. And every single step is a chance to prove that. Now that we explore the mechanics of walking, posture, stride, arm swing, and more, let's go even deeper. Because the way you walk isn't just physical. It reflects your inner vitality, your confidence, and even your brain health. Let's start with something surprising. Researchers have found that your walking speed and gait pattern can predict your cognitive health years in advance. Yes, years. In one large study, seniors who walked more slowly, especially those whose speed decreased over time, were significantly more likely to develop cognitive issues like memory loss or even dementia. Why is that? It turns out walking isn't just about your legs. It's a full body, full brain task. Every time you take a step, your brain coordinates dozens of tiny actions: muscle contractions, balance corrections, visual tracking, spatial awareness. If your brain is slowing down, your walk reflects it before you even notice the change consciously. But here's the good news. The reverse is also true. By improving your walking habits, you send powerful signals to your brain that it's time to stay sharp, alert, and balanced. Think of walking not just as movement, but as medicine. So how do you walk smart? Try mindful walking. Mindful walking is exactly what it sounds like. It's walking with attention on your breath, your body, your surroundings. You're not rushing. You're not thinking about errands or dinner. You're simply walking and being fully present. Start like this. Go outside or find a quiet hallway. Stand still for a moment. Feel your feet on the ground. Take one deep breath in and exhale slowly. Now, begin walking at a steady pace. Feel the shift of weight from one foot to the other. Notice the breeze, the sounds, the ground beneath your shoes. You don't need a destination. You just need movement. Research shows that mindful walking improves mood, reduces stress hormones, and even boosts memory and focus in older adults. It's like giving your brain a refreshing walk at the same time your body gets one. Now, let's talk about consistency. One of the most powerful things you can do for your longevity is to walk regularly. Not once a week, not just on sunny days, but most days, even for just 15 to 30 minutes. Your body loves rhythm. It thrives on habits. When you walk every day, your heart rate stays healthier, your muscles stay toned, your joints stay lubricated, and your mind stays clear. And you don't have to do it all at once. Break it up. 10 minutes in the morning, 10 after lunch, 10 after dinner. These short walks help regulate blood sugar, aid digestion, improve sleep, and they're easier to stick with long term. Some people say, but I already walk. I go to the store, I clean the house. That's great, but it's not the same as intentional walking. Purposeful walking, where you walk for the sake of movement, not chores, activates your body in a completely different way. It builds endurance. It builds health. Still need a little motivation? Walk with someone. A friend, a spouse, a neighbor, even your grandchild. Walking together not only keeps you accountable, it also improves your mood and strengthens relationships. Social connection is one of the most overlooked predictors of longevity. And don't be afraid to mix it up. Change your walking route. Add a hill. Walk in nature one day and through your neighborhood the next. Variety keeps your brain engaged and your muscles challenged. One more powerful tip. Track your progress. You don't need fancy gadgets. A simple notebook or a calendar works fine. Each day, jot down how many minutes you walked, how it felt, and where you went. Over time, this small habit builds a sense of momentum and gives you something to be proud of. Now, I want to address a common fear that holds many seniors back from walking more. The fear of falling. It's real, but the solution is not to avoid walking. It's to prepare for it. Start by building your balance and leg strength at home. Simple exercises like standing on one foot for 10 seconds, doing a few seated leg lifts, or using a wall for supported squats can make a huge difference. As your muscles grow stronger, your stability improves. And so does your confidence. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to start. Because the simple truth is, Walking is one of the most accessible, affordable, and effective longevity tools available. And every step you take is a step toward a longer, more independent, more joyful life. So, tomorrow morning or even this evening, step outside. Feel the air, straighten your back, swing your arms, and take that first step with purpose. Because how you walk says more about your future than you might think.